Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mongoolie Show. This is a great week. We're going to be talking about how to unlock Bucky Barnes, some changes they've made to the website, and how to upgrade your Invaders team right now. Let's go check it out. Okay, so this is Easter Monday, so we missed a couple of days, and I apologize for that. What that means is the Freedom Fighters event has actually started already. It starts April 9th, which was yesterday, at 2 p.m. This is a blitz-heavy event, but you can spend power cores if you want to just bolster your score a little bit. What you can tell is that there are some victory flags, there are some pretty unimpressive Captain America shards and Winter Soldier, but you will get some Union Jack shards, who is the monthly character, and that's really good if you want to unlock him faster, because he does have another event going on right now, but you need to have him unlocked to play it. I don't have him unlocked yet, so these 30 shards, if I can get to them, are going to help me out quite a bit. You can get some shards for Captain Carter as well, and some Union Jack shards down at the bottom, but we'll have to see if you're actually going to make it down that far. It is a very blitz-heavy event. You're going to be blitzing quite a bit. But what I really like about this event is all you have to do is battle and blitz, and you're guaranteed 75 points. Now, normally the math for blitz events is kind of tricky because it goes on how many points you earn during the blitz, and you don't know how many you're going to earn. You can earn 10, you can earn 250. I usually average it out about as 15 or so because that seems to be a pretty good average. But this is fantastic because you just know if you battle in a blitz, you don't even have to win. You're going to get 75 points. That makes this math so much easier. There's 75,000 point limit to that, and then after that, the blitzes are only worth 25 points, which means if there's 75 points per battle, guaranteed, you need to do 75,000 of them. That means you need to do 1,000 battles. You don't need to win 1,000 battles. You need to play 1,000 battles. That's not bad. It's a 4-day event. If you have, I have a team, I have 45 teams ready to go in blitz. So if I do a 45 rotation 6 times a day, for 4 days, I am guaranteed to get 75,000 points, which will bring us up to tier 25 at least, and that's all of the points and victory flags, the leather gloves, that's all of that stuff guaranteed right there for 6 rotations a day. That's not bad. It's not great. Blitzing isn't the most fun, but I love that this is a guaranteed points as opposed to like, oh, I got 10s a bunch, so I need to blitz even more, or I lost a bunch of battles, so I need to blitz even more. If you get down to level, what did I say, level 25, you're going to get 61,000 points towards the monthly event between the victory flags and the leather gloves. That'll also give you, not these Union Jack ones, but all the Captain Carters, the 30 Union Jacks up here. It'll give you a decent amount of shards. You'll get, I think, 50, no, if you can get down to the bottom here and get this Union Jack, that'll give you 55 Union Jack shards. You'll get 20 Captain Carter, 15 Captain America, and 10 Winter Soldier. Now, Winter Soldier and Captain America have been out forever, but honestly, I never cared about Captain America, so I don't have him at 300 yet. So I'm actually okay with this. Give me the more shards, get him up higher, that's fine. I know he's a not very impressive character at the moment, but whatever, it's free shards. You'll get the Captain America shards for sure. It's just a matter of whether or not you'll get down to Union Jack or not. Now, as I said, you can also spend power cores, and each power core you spend is going to be worth 4 points. Generally speaking, the least amount of power cores you can spend is 50, so that's 200 points every time you refresh something. It's not bad. It's not going to necessarily get you up super high, but it helps, right? Like if you're going to spend the cores anyways, it's just a nice little bonus. If you want to get down and get these Union Jack shards and you don't want to do more blitzing, that's going to be about 20,000 points you're going to need. You take that divided by the 4 for spending power cores, you're going to need to spend about 5,000 power cores. I don't think that's worth it just to get the extra 25 Union Jack shards, but you do you figure it out. Maybe you just want to blitz even more than that. After the 75 mark, your blitzes are only worth 25 points per, so again, that 20,000 points, 1 second, if we take that 20,000 points, and we divide it by 25, you're going to do another 800 blitz rotations, or blitzes, not blitz rotations. So divide that by 45 and divide that by 4 days. That's another 4 blitz rotations a day. So it was 6 before, so now it's 10 blitz rotations a day. That's too much. That's no bueno. No bueno. So I think the Union Jack's a little bit tough to get, but the leather gloves and the victory flags, super easy. These Union Jacks, I think you'll be able to get them. You just need to keep on your blitzes. But again, you don't need to win, and I love this. I can't stress enough how happy I am that you don't need to win all the blitzes. It's a guaranteed point. It makes the math so much easier. No, it makes me know what I need to do. It makes it easier for me to tell you what you need to do. I hope this is a trend going forward. I do not want to go back and rely on how many points you get in the blitzes. Yes, it's nice when you get 1,000 points once in a blue moon, but the rest of the time it just feels scummy. So more of that, less of everything else. Generations Collide Web Milestone. This is happening at the same time as the one above it. It's also a 4-day thing, and it is for earning Blitz credits. Now, this is a direct comparison to what I was just talking about. If you want to turn all the way to the bottom here, assuming you get 15 points per win, now you need to do 11 rotations a day. 5 rotations a day, 11 rotations a day. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, the guaranteed 75 points per is a huge difference. I think it was 6 actually, not 5, but whatever. It's a huge difference versus hoping. Now, sure, maybe you'll get that 1,000-point jackpot. Maybe you get it twice. Holy crap, good luck on you. That's still 28,000 more points you need to get from Blitz credits, and some of those are going to be 10s. I'll take this all day, every day, no question. There's nothing really here you can earn, so don't worry about it. Don't stress out about this. Like, there's good stuff here for sure. You're going to get some augmented. You're going to get some elite 4, some training modules, some teal gear. But there's nothing towards the month long. There's no character shards here. There's no FOMO here, right? Like, these are all good things. You want to earn these, but don't kill yourself. Don't do 11 rotations a day. That's just dumb. Masters of Judgment is a alliance event. Now, I actually just switched alliances after 2 years almost with beginner's luck. I did jump ship with a couple of my clanmates. It was just time for a change, and I'm happy in the new clan that I'm in. So I think it was last episode, I was like, hey, we're looking for more people in beginner's luck. Come give me a message. And somebody actually did reach out, and that was awesome. But it was like, I just left. I'm so sorry. So now I'm in a guild with 24 players. They all seem super active. So for my new guild, this should be super easy to do. In fact, for any guild, this should be easy to do. Assuming they don't change the math on this, there is no reason you shouldn't win this if you're in a guild at all. If you're in a guild of 3 people and not a single one of you has a Masters of Evil character, you should win this. That's how easy this event is. All you need to do is participate. So how you're going to do this is you're going to win Cosmic Crucible battles for 1,000 points. There's 6 battles. It's over the course of... Oh, it's only over the course of 3 days. But that should be the right 3 days to give you those 3 battles. So, God, I hope that's right. I hope they didn't screw that up. That changes my math if they did. Anyways, it is a 3-day event. You have 6 battles per Cosmic Crucible. So that is 6, 12, 18 battles you can do. If you get 1,000 points per win, that's 18,000 points right there. If you use the Masters of Evil and you've got all 5 of them, that's another 1,000 points. So you can get 7,000 points just for you. If you do that, that's 21,000 points. You only need, as an alliance, 51,000 points, which means you are going to if your entire alliance has all 5 members of the Masters of Evil and they each get 6 wins and they each use them, I think I did the math and it was something like 500,000 points and you only need 50. This is so easy, it's ridiculous. If you have 24 people in your alliance, each person only needs to donate 2,125 points. That's it. That's 3 wins. And that's 3 wins total. That's not 3 wins per each Crucible battle. That's 3 wins total. And you're done. Or you could get 2 wins and 1 Masters of Evil win. You're not the whole team, 1 person, mind you. Like, this is such a bananas easy event. You're going to get some teal gear. You're going to get some augmented gear. You're going to get 150 dark promotional credits. There's no reason every alliance shouldn't crush this. Good luck. I have faith in you. Brother in Arms is the event that we're going to use to unlock Bucky Barnes and get some good gear. It's a pretty easy event. It takes place over the course of 7 days, and it's going to require you doing lots of raiding. If you can raid with Nick Fury, Captain America, World War II, Union Jack, Bucky Barnes, and we're going to ignore Iron Fist because generally this is a free-to-play chat, and if you're paying for them, I mean, congratulations. If you pay for them, you got 15,000 extra points. That just makes your life easier. But most people watching this, I have to assume, are free-to-play or pretty cheap to play, and they're not spending the $140 to get this character. Raid battles are going to be worth 500 points apiece, and you can do, I think, about 20 of them a day before you have to start spending money, assuming your alliance is playing 2 raids at the same time and you can get in that far. Spending 1 campaign energy is worth 10 points. That's amazing, because you're going to be able to spend, like, without spending anything, like power cores, I mean, easily 360 a day. Times that by 10, times that by 7 days, that's a good amount of points right there. And if you've been hoarding your training orbs like you absolutely should be, that's 2,000 points per training orb. The name of this game is just hoard stuff. Like, you want to hoard all your gold orbs. You want to hoard all of your training orbs. I don't know why I'm saying hoard so weird. And then you will be able to play these events to their best potential. If you are not hoarding everything possible in this game, you are just doing it wrong, and I'm sorry. Start hoarding. number one advice in this game. Hoard everything until it's about to expire, then cash it in, or until an event starts that uses it. But if you're just cashing stuff in as soon as it comes in, you are wasting resources in this game, and the name of this game is resource management, far more than it is anything else. Anyways, little Dan rant. So what you're going to do is, if you can do your 20 raids per day for 7 days, you're going to spend your 360 energy at least per day. If you can do all that, you're going to get 106,000 points, which will bring us just shy of level 36, which gives us the Webley Revolver. So that's pretty simple. We haven't spent a single training orb yet. The Webley Revolver and all the victory flags are going to give us 77,000 points towards the month-long event. So we want to get at least that. If you get the Webley Revolver, you will have unlocked Bucky Barnes, and that's fantastic. You can use him to get an extra 5,000 points to work your way down lower. We do want to try and get as many of the Bucky Barnes points as possible, though. So if we do that and get ourselves to 106,000, just below that 36 level, we want to get to level 39. That's going to cost us 40 or so training orbs. If you've got 40 training orbs, blow them here, get yourself down, get 140 Bucky orbs. That doesn't get you the 4-star, but it gets you closer. If you want to be a madman and go all the way to the bottom, or madwoman, all the way to the bottom and get to level 40, that's going to require a whopping 112 orbs, assuming you did everything else that we talked about. I don't know that that's worth it, but hey, if you've got them just burning a hole in your pocket, you do you. They've done a bunch of gold orb opening events recently. If this is them saying we're going to start doing training orbs as well, I would personally hold off on that. But if you really want the Elite 5 credits, the augmented micro dot, the T4 ability material, and the T2 level 5 ions, sure. But spending that extra 72 orbs, I just don't think that's worth it. I think there's going to be an event coming up where you're going to need to use them. That's just me. I'm going to open up what I need to open up to get to Bucky Barnes. Maybe if I can get my way down there. I don't have 40 currently, but if I figure out a way to get down to the bottom one there, maybe I will do that. I'm not going for the top level. That's just not happening. Now, as I said, they talk about highly engaged characters can get a 4-star Bucky Barnes. What they mean is the top 2% of players can get a 4-star Bucky Barnes, because you're going to get 140 from the main event, another 40 from this if you get 2%, if you're in the top 2%. Other than that, you're not getting a level 4 Bucky on this event. But, I mean, try anyways, because at some point, like, if you can get 140 here and an extra 20 or 30 here, that means you're really close. He's going to be put into orbs very soon, and once he's in those orbs, maybe you can get those 10 shards pretty easily, or 20 shards, or 30 shards, whatever you need. So try your best, but don't expect to walk away from this one with a 4-star Bucky Barnes unless you're going to spend some money, or you already have. Weaponized Watchers is an Infinity Watch quick rumble blitz where you're going to earn 61,000 victory flags. 6,100 victory flags. There's nothing else to say about it. The Infinity Watch has been out forever. Even if you don't have Warlock, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to do this pretty simply, because all the characters are super farmable, and Gamora and Nebula specifically are just amazing for new players, so everybody should have them at a certain level. The Unstoppable Force is a web milestone event. It's going to be 7 days. It doesn't say that it's one of those recurring ones, so I have to assume this is going to last the whole time, but that is weird because this is way too easy. What I mean by that is you're going to win points for playing in arena, playing in raids. You don't have to win, you just have to play in those 2 events, and winning blitz. You're going to get 65 points for every time that you play in arena, and you can do that 5 times a day for a total of 2,275 points. You're going to get 55 points every time you battle in arena, and you can do that about 20 times a day, which is going to get you 7,700 points, which is pretty much the entire event just from doing that. You can also you do have to win your blitzes, but it's 20 points per win. If you've got a team of 45 and you win every single one of those once a day, that's 6,300 points. Put those 3 numbers together and you are well over what you need for this. So this is a really easy way to just get some augmented stuff, some gold orbs. You're going to get like 4 gold orbs. There's not a lot of rewards here, and there's no FOMO stuff here, but it's just free stuff for doing stuff you're probably doing anyways while you're playing this game. And even if you're like, wow, 20 raids a day, that's a lot, Dan, you don't have to do all of that, right? Like, you don't have to do all of it, because like all those math add up to way more than what this number is. You're probably going to be blitzing and playing raids anyways for other events. You probably don't even need to touch arena if you don't play arena already. This is just easy. Just go get your free stuff. Just remember to check the website, that's all, because I don't know when this starts. Rule Britannia is in the game right now. There's two different ways to play it. You can play the story mode or the challenge mode. If you want to play the challenge mode, you do need to have Union Jack and Captain America World War II unlocked. If you don't have those characters unlocked, you will not be able to play challenge mode. You will also need 3 Invader or Rebirth characters on top of those two, but that should be pretty easy to do. All characters must be equipped with at least gear tier 13. This is not a hard requirement, other than Union Jack. His event is right now, so if you're not going hard on that, or you didn't spend money, you probably won't have him. But Captain America is super easy to get. We've already had his event. 3 Invader or Rebirth characters, that's easy enough to do, and gear tier 13 is pretty low, so this isn't too bad. I can't do challenge yet because I don't have Union Jack, but I do anticipate that I will have him before this event ends. As for story difficulty, it just requires Rebirth or Invader characters and no minimum number of characters. So if you just have, say, Nick Fury, who's been around forever, you can technically try and do this with him. I don't know how easy that'll be. It depends on how high your Nick Fury is. But it's kind of nice that you don't need to have a minimum number of teams. But it does require people from those 2 teams. And I found it really easy. I sinned my way through the whole thing. You can get some okay rewards from this, but challenge mode is where you really want to be. They are updating Catalyst of Change, and while I'm not super excited about Catalyst of Change, I am incredibly excited about what this means going forward. If you're like, what is Catalyst of Change? Let's go take a quick look. Gameplay. That wasn't as seamless as I was hoping it would be. So Catalyst of Change is one of these challenges that you can get every single day. It comes up every other day or every third day, something like that. And, oh, here we go. Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So up till now, we've only been able to do gear tier 12, and these rewards suck. Once you're past gear tier 12, gold is pretty much useless. You get so many of these at a time that they're not really of any value. Like, I have 35,000 of them. That's kind of what we're talking about here. Like, this is almost not worth the click to hit the button. But they're changing all of that. Let's go back to news. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Augmented basic catalyst. Augmented stat. Superior. And then gear tier 14. Augmented. They're going to give us 5 points per. 3 points per catalyst. Like, these are little changes, but this matters a lot. Like, once you can unlock these, that's a good thing. And quite frankly, if they're doing updates for this, hopefully they're going to do updates for the other ones, because a lot of those challenges are below the point of being worth it. Once you get to a certain level, you just, like, you're clicking on them because it's free stuff, but, like, it's not good stuff. It's not stuff you're using anymore. So, while I'm not super excited about Gear Tier 13 and 14 for Catalyst of Change specifically, I am very excited for what this means for the game going forward. They need to start updating all of them, the gold one, the training orb one, the things you use to upgrade your characters, blanking at the moment. Once they start upgrading all of them, that'll be fantastic. This is a step in the right direction. I'm not going to chastise them for picking something that's kind of meh. I'm going to thank them for picking something, because it means they're moving forward with everything. Thanks, guys. Iron Fist World War II availability. You can buy them. We're not going to worry about it because we don't buy them. And hey, if you do buy them, you can buy other stuff because you bought them. Yay, spend more money. Squad saves on the web. This is actually really cool. Why I particularly love this is, at my new job, I don't get self-service, so I can't touch this game from Monday to Friday from certain hours to certain hour. This will allow me to go on the website, though, and I can at least toy around with some stuff. I won't be able to play the game, and it probably will be something I do like once or twice a month, not something I do very often, but it'll at least allow me to go through and change like my blitz team orders and mix teams around and like try and figure out which teams do better. It's just helpful to have it be something that you can do from anywhere, right? Like, you don't necessarily want to be on your phone the whole time, but if you can do behind your computer, whether you're, at home or at work or somewhere else, it's just kind of a nice thing to do. Maybe it'll be a little bit of an easier interface to mess around with. I really like this. I think that the more they can integrate the web into the game, the better. I would love if you could play the game off of the web, because then I could waste time at work. But I think this is a change in the right direction, and I just realized that one of my bosses said he watches my content. So, hi Dan, sorry. Yeah. Hard difficulty campaigns. I don't really care about any of these characters, but I'm glad the hard difficulties are coming out, because they will give some Gear Tier 16 mini-uniques, and while I'm not super excited for any of these characters, Morbius and She-Hulk I already have at 7 stars. Spider-Man Noir and Black Panther are 2 characters that I've basically ignored because there's no way to get them higher. I think Spider-Man Noir is kind of crap, but Black Panther does go on a pretty good Crucible team, pretty decent War team. I will be farming that one. And the more time that they're going to give me gear tier 16 stuff, even though, you know, 17 and 18 is what you really want, gear tier 16 doesn't hurt anybody. Like, the easier they make to level your characters up higher, the better it is for the overall health of the game. So I'm happy with these difficulty changes. Apparently She-Hulk was supposed to be Spider-Weaver and they changed it. I think that's probably better because most people who were playing this game at this level have a 7-star Spider-Weaver because of that screw up a couple of months ago. But also, She-Hulk's been in this game forever, and most people probably have a 7-star of her too. So I would have loved to have seen this been Brawn or Abomination. I mean, Abomination's in the store, I guess, so he's also pretty easy to get to 7 stars. But, like, She-Hulk's been forever. Like, does anybody not need her? Does anybody still need her 7 stars? I don't know. Feels weird. So be it. The next Strike Pass is going to be Agatha Harkness and Heartless Strange. Heartless Strange has been farmable for a little while, but Agatha Harkness has not, so I will take extra shards in her for sure. Free Claim Friday is way over, and we're going to have the Echo character shards in a blitz coming up today, later today. Unite the Kingdom is your way of getting Black Bolt. If you don't have him, that's coming out later today. Quick Rumble Blitz comes out Thursday. That's the Infinity Watch one. And the Payday event is back, which will give you a bunch of gold if you've got the mercenary characters for it. And that's it. We made it to the end of another one. Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out with me. If you've made it this far, consider giving this video a like. The likes literally help a lot. I don't know why I said literally there. The likes really, really help. If you don't know how YouTube works, there's nothing that draws a crowd quite like a crowd. So if people see this video, they make it far in the video, they like the video, they comment on the video, they subscribe from the video, all of that is telling YouTube this video matters, and they'll actually start promoting it to other people. So the best way you can help people like me grow a channel is to give a video a like. It's huge. It makes way more of a difference than you think it does. It takes you a second to click that button. I'm talking way more, like you probably already clicked and be like, all right, Dan, shut up, move on. I get it. Thank you if you've clicked it. I appreciate it if you considered it. Have a great day. Thank you for making it this far. Other than that, I'd love to start growing the Discord channel a little bit more. I'll put a link in the description below, and if you want to join that, if you want to come say hi, if you want to join the community, I would love to hear what you've got to say. It's a very small channel at the moment, so the faster you join, the more likely it is I'll actually know who you are, whereas once it hopefully builds to the point where people can join, and I'll be like, I don't know. But if you join now, there's a better chance that I'll actually recognize your name because you'll be one of like 8 people. So come out, say hi, appreciate it, and we'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.